What is up, guys? It's me, Kyle, again. Of course, you're on my YouTube channel. I don't think you'd be expecting somebody else. Wouldn't that be weird to say, "Hey guys, it's me, Tom." Playing some SimCity. This is pretty high up there as far as one of my favorite games. SimCity with the expansion pack Cities of Tomorrow. So you start off kind of with like a I got a squeaky chair today. You hear that? You got a basic, well, when I say basic, I was going to say you get a basic city to start off with, and then you can expand the city, and eventually, with this expansion pack, you can turn the city into a city of tomorrow. How's that sound? Well, let's go ahead and start a city, and we have a choice here. Serenity Key, do a desert one. Let's go ahead and we'll just go with the first one, Cape Trinity. Let's try that. And gotta name it. So, we gotta name the region. So the region, we'll call it Joko. And we'll just play on regular mode, no sandbox. So this is Joko, and then we gotta pick the plot for our city, so let's see what this looks like. Oh, okay. So here we've got some coal, we've got some ore, oil, water, and a little bit of wind. Okay, so this place got nothing except for water and wind, and this one's got same thing. So let's go here. Seems like a wise choice to me. If I could click on it again. I can click on that one, click on that one. I can't. What the heck? Alright, let's go back. Now we'll click on it. Alright. Rail. Okay. Tucked away in the foothills, Norwich Hills is ready for a modern mining operation to take advantage of the hills' extensive ore deposits. Fossils found in the hills hint at underground oil deposits. And dinosaurs? We're going to start with 0 people. We're going to start with 50,000 simoleons. And, yeah, let's see how this goes. So, now entering Norwich Hills.
A few moments later.
But, yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this game. And like I said, it's been a really long time, but I think it's a really fantastic game. Not too complicated. It's kind of therapeutic in my opinion. But, I think it'll be fun. We'll start a city, see how it goes. Maybe try to take it into, the future eventually. But I think first we'll start with some basic stuff by, just building it out. Maybe build a school, maybe build a hospital, maybe build a police station, maybe build a fire station, maybe build a park, maybe build all kinds of different stuff.
1 hour later.
Kinda taking a long time to load, it's fine.
2,000 years later.
I'll just wait, it's cool. Do your thing, game. You're not bothering me one bit.
1 eternity later.
I might need to leave and come back. Let's see. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm back. So I quit the game and restarted it. And we're back here. So let's try that again and see if it loads. See if it loads this time. Oh, that's a cool game tip. So, educated... Oh, okay. Never mind. So, the Heroes and Villains set is now unlocked and ready to use. You can find it in the police menu. Cool. Okay, the Roman Luck Casino is now unlocked and ready to use. You can find it in the gambling menu in the city specialization. Alright, so thank you for purchasing the Digital Deluxe Edition. Your content is ready to use. You can find it in the culture menu, police menu, and buses and train submenus under... Okay. Alright, guys, so basically, first thing... Oh, thank you for purchasing the airship set. Your content is ready to use. You can find it in the parks menu and the plane submenu under... Okay. Alright, guys, so first... thank you for downloading the attraction set. Your content is ready to use. You can find it in the culture menu. Okay, so first thing that we're gonna... Thank you for purchasing the amusement park set. Your content is ready to... Okay. I'm just trying to play the game. So the first thing that we're gonna do whenever we start up a new... Dude. Thank you for your continued support of SimCity. You now have access to the exclusive SimCity launch park. Okay. Alright. Thank you for downloading the Houses of Worship site. Your content is ready to use. Welcome. Thank you. Okay. So there's the highway. And what we want to do is build a road from the highway into the city. So, I'm going to do a little bit of planning here. You know, I don't think it's super important how we do this yet, because we can always move the city around later, but I think it's a good idea to just go ahead and see. Let's pause it for a second so we're not wasting time in the game. But I'll go ahead and check which direction the wind is blowing, because I know that eventually we're going to want to build a industrial zone, and we don't want all the industry, like pollution, to be blowing in the direction of the houses, because I believe it will bring down the value of the houses. People won't want to live there because they got a bunch of pollution blowing in the sky and in the air. So let's see, that's an air pollution map, but that's just showing us the actual pollution. There we go, wind map. Okay, so the wind is blowing this way, so I think if we were to build an industrial area where we're going to have a lot of factories and stuff like that, we would want to build it kind of along this edge of the city, because then the wind is just going to blow all of the wind, or all the pollution, this way. So then we would build like the, you know, the, what's it called? We got residential, commercial, industrial. So yeah, we would build the industrial area down here, and then the residential area up here, and that way, you know, the residential area wouldn't be getting all the pollutants kind of blown in their faces, if that makes sense. So first things first, let's go ahead and build a road. What's he got to say? No one can get here. Connect a road to the highway, then zone along the roads. Sounds good to me. So this is a pretty high density road. It's a highway. See, it's 3 lanes, and so our density coming into the city, kind of like our main road, we want that to be pretty high density as well, meaning we can fit a lot of traffic on there. So let's do high density lanes this way, and then we can kind of branch off of that with lower density roads. So we got medium density avenue, high density. Could do a streetcar, that's kind of cool. But yeah, high density street for the main road, and then we'll do low density street for the kind of side roads. So let's do low density street coming off of there, and then coming back up to there. Actually, it's not straight, is it? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it kind of has to be perfect. So let's go ahead and bulldoze that. Okay, so first objective done. Draw a road from the highway. Done. So we got people coming in here and checking it out, but they can't really move in or create a business yet because it's not zoned. So we're going to go ahead and start zoning some residential. It says residential zones provide housing for Sims to move into from the highway. Drag residential zones along roads for housing to develop. So let's make this a residential zone here. Don't have enough room here to do it. So actually, let's bulldoze this a little bit so we can get some houses on this back side. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. We've already got people moving in. Didn't take long at all. Pretty cool. She's talking about future stuff. I'm not going to get into any of that yet, so I'm just going to cancel that mission. So, I'm going to pause it for a second because we're already running into problems here. See this? We don't have any power, So let's see what she says. Build a power plant along a road to power your city. So we've got a few options here for power. We could do wind power. We could do coal power, oil power, solar power, and nuclear power. Nuclear power seems to cost a lot. But all the other options are relatively cheap, with wind power being the cheapest. Costs us 8,000 simoleons, and then to the right of that you see it takes 80 simoleons an hour for upkeep. So let's go ahead and do a wind power plant. And whenever you select that, it'll bring up the wind map. So that's the direction of the wind. So if we put it here, we can get 7 miles per hour. But I think we might be able to get more if we do it up here. So let's just build a little dirt road going up here some. Maybe we'll build some more neighborhood going out to here. And then I'm going to build a dirt road that goes way up here, over this way. Let's give it a nice curve up here, like that. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's try to redo that. There we go, that's better. And then once we get up here, put the power plant right over there. Okay, we got that slightly better. I don't even think that was worth doing all that, but that's fine. We'll put the power plant up there. It says now hiring. I'm going to unpause so that people can make their way up there. And the next issue that we're going to run into is we don't have any water. So let's go ahead and place a water tower. And we've got quite a bit of water this way. Quite a bit over here. But as always, it needs to be connected to a road, so let's go ahead and build a little dirt road that goes this way. Make it straight. And look at that. Thing's gonna collect a lot of water. So these people, they should be getting water here pretty soon. Yep, there we go. Alright, we're getting a... Oops. We're getting a petition to... Alright, so now we can build a town hall. It says this allows you to do business deals, manage systems, and start negotiating with neighboring cities. So we can build a town hall. And we'll build it right in the middle of this little residential area. Oh, town hall is huge. Okay. That's fine. Just turn the camera here. Yeah, we could put it right there. Perfect. It's pretty cool. It said, congratulations, Mary, your hard work's paid off. Now that you've built up your town, give it a name. Oh boy, this is... I'm not going to give it a name quite yet because that's going to take me... It's going to take me forever to pick a name. So we'll come back to that. Next we need to do sewage. Convert sewage into ground pollution. Better in a spot you pick than backing up into John and Jane Q Public's backyard. Okay. So yeah, we can see the sewage flow right now. It's just kind of accumulating under the ground. We need to get it sent somewhere, and I believe this is going to create some pollution. So it's showing which way the wind direction is going, which is this way, of course. And so we should probably extend this dirt road so we can get the sewage coming out over here. And you know, with the wind direction, it's not going to be blowing toward the town. So turn that wind map off, and we will extend the dirt road a little bit further here. And then we'll build the sewage outflow pipe right at the end. And that should take care of our sewage problem. See it? All the sewage is going down to the pipe here. Yucky. And you can see we got plenty of capacity here, so it's going to take care of everybody that we got so far. And we're currently losing money in the city right now. Town hall costs a lot to run, and basically what we can do to mitigate that is just let more people move in. So let's go ahead and start zoning up some more residential here. Do some residential on this side. Do a bunch of residential over here around town hall. Look at that, people already moving in. And so soon, when we have people moving in, this should balance out and we'll start making some more money off them. I might raise the taxes 1% as well. So get a little bit more income going. See, we're losing 480 simoleons an hour and we're only gaining 120. But as more people move in, that'll fix itself. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the first video there. I'm going to go ahead and hop off and stay tuned for the next one. But so far I think we got a good start to the city here.